you will be measured by the people that report to you.
Visit CTIO101.com and become a 101er.
It's all about the people. So you have to amass the best people you can possibly get your hands on. And actually, a piece of advice that you gave me, John, was you will be measured by the people that report to you. And I've actually held on to that bit of advice. It's really true. So ultimately, your team and what they deliver is all a reflection of you. The best bit of feedback you can ever get is someone coming to you and telling you how brilliant somebody in your team has been.
Change that you make that gets rapidly forgotten. We drew this pyramid. It was really ripping off Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
So the one where we put Wi-Fi at the bottom of it.
That's right. Yeah. People complain about a squeaky door. And then when you fix it, people don't open the door and go, wow, that door didn't squeak. They just forget and move on to the either more squeaky doors or they move up to other things.
Yeah.
So I suppose, it's quite harsh, but if your folks are complaining about things that are a bit higher up that pyramid, if that makes sense, it's kind of progress because they're no longer complaining about the basics.
My experience was to start out by talking to as many people that will give you their time as you can. The sort of classic bit of advice is spend the first 2-3 months just listening. The focus was speak to as many people as would give me their time, hear what their frustrations were, what they thought was working well, what wasn't working well. You need to make a difference quite early on. So it might be something as small as actually people find the whole music to tech support really irritating. Okay, cool. Let's just do something about that.
Everything that's front of house is very highly scrutinized in that industry. But the second thing is that if you're listening to someone and you can make that change, and maybe they've been going on about it for the last 3 years, you're also indicating back to the business that you can actually make a change. Because I think in some environments, the business sort of loses faith that anything can change.
But there is something in the fact that you need to just make a demonstrable difference early on.
Yeah.
Because although you kind of got this wonderful honeymoon period, but that expires quite quickly. And actually people are now looking at the stuff that doesn't work again. You have to continue to be looking at what is the next thing that needs to be improved. How often do you hear, I'm too busy to go to training? Okay. What if we just send you an email with, here are the 2 things that you need to do. We put it as an animated GIF in there. What you need to do is amass the best people you can possibly convince to come and join you. But also you've got to manage out people that aren't right for your particular vision.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean they're not brilliant people. It just means that
it's about getting people in the right slot for them. You've got to have a really compelling story for your team because they're there to build careers and to achieve things. So I think I'm guessing that this will be a recurring theme, that although we're principally talking about technology change, it's centered on people because obviously those are the folks who are actually using it.
Oh yeah.
CTIO 101, be part of tech decisions made good.